The Central Bank of Nigeria, in her fulfillment of a corporate social responsibility, is a proud sponsor of Slime for Africa.
Okay, now tell me more.
Well, you can't separate Tokyo 2020 Olympics or Japan with the emergence of Nike. Remember, the first Nike was designed, I think, in Japan, and it's very close to Japan because of the tabi. The tabi that we use is very close to the sneakers. And sports and brand makers like Nike, Adidas, they see this a lot more to just urban culture and just sports, especially with the Olympics might soon have the breakdance competition. It should have been launched with the Tokyo 2020, but then it didn't work out, and it is going to come with the next Olympics. Very important because this is going to be a brand new sport that would catch on to contemporary media, urban culture, social media influencing. Just imagine how many kids do lots of dance videos, little skits videos on TikTok, on Instagram, on different social media platforms. So imagine having a breakdance competition. It will be wow. And it's like democratized the whole footwear space because there are a lot of indie developers when it comes to sports brand and sports sneakers and chucks and all of those things. And you can see there's a lot dwelling on messaging because you see the big players, the Diadoras, the Nikes, the Adidas, the Puma. They want to do more than just sports. They want to use this as a sort of a message to connect with the younger Generation Z and the millennials. And that's why they're trying to use it to create a good, responsible image about them. So we're talking about environmental responsibility. When you think about Nike Space Hippie and Nike Vapor Max, where literally with a Nike Vapor Max, they made it look like if it's made out of waste. So to send this message to everyone that we're trying to get all of the materials that we have out there, and we're taking all the waste materials and we're putting it back in and producing this beautiful brand and this beautiful product called the Nike Vapor Max. So we can see lots of things going on. I'm just concerned when it comes to, say, for instance, Africa. Do we really care so much that the shoes are recycled? Or maybe we need this kind of imaging, this type of scientific solution to our environmental needs to be a lot more closer to home, to be a lot more connected with the immediate problem that we have in Africa. So that's why when I look at shoes, because shoes are perfect, they're long-lasting, they're durable, articles of fast fashion, the most long-lasting durable articles of fast fashion, and somehow the trendiness of them can stay longer compared to maybe clothes or pants. They kind of last long. And so I just thought this would be a perfect way to introduce the asymmetrical bout targeting of mosquitoes, mostly by applying Pyrethrin. So nickel catalyzed Pyrethrin would be applied on the shoes. Did that in the lab, and that's what we want to do back in Africa, especially in Nigeria when I go back. So I told you how I started off with Slime for Africa, where we make slime. Slime is a very popular artful and faddish toy, very popular. You can check it out on Nickelodeon and everything. And we use slime to help disinfect the hands of kids so to keep them clean. And also now we want to use slime by introducing the Pyrethrin into the slime. Now we're going to make it out of sodium alginate and calcium chloride, so that it's going to be like slime, or they even call it worms too as well, with the Pyrethrin. And you can give it to kids and keep them safe, because Pyrethrin is the best low toxicity chemical to deal with mosquitoes. Also, back to the shoes, you have those LED shoes that I use, but this time around using the LED shoes, and they like to provide as some UV source, a source of UV light for the Aldrovanda plant, and the Aldrovanda plant is very reliable when it comes to wiping out the eggs or the larvae of mosquitoes around them. So that's the whole idea of the asymmetrical bow targeting of mosquitoes, where we use the Pyrethrin and we put it on slime, or now we can put it on wearable material, which is shoes. Perfect. So anywhere Pyrethrin is applied on a shoe, and the shoe is in different spaces, defined spaces, indoor spaces, it kinds of confers a sense of public health to those spaces. So definitely it would repel mosquitoes. So that's the idea. And then with the Aldrovanda, it could be in the outdoors or indoors, and now you can grow it in little pockets of water, and you could even supply more light to it with the LED that comes from the shoes. So that's basically the whole idea. Yeah, so we're super hype about it, to think about Africa and do a whole lot more with Pyrethrin and Aldrovanda, because we have to kind of starve off the dependence on petrochemical pesticides and now go into a lot more durable, sustainable way to keep us all safe from the menace of malaria and other viruses, because pyrethrin can harm very dangerous lower animals as well, because we have also Lassa fever in Nigeria, in Africa. This, I think, is the best scientific responsible way that we could use shoes in Africa to solve the problem of malaria. And maybe the shoes clearly used to make an environmental statement to save the planet, make it greener. In other places, it's perfect as well. So yeah, that's the whole idea.
Lord Sky on the beat.
People were running healthcare secretaries, started.
Hello?
Healthcare secretaries, started.
Gasoline in a beef jar. Newspaper in one palm. I'm in love with my hand.
Healthcare secretaries, started.
My cash is in my pocket.
Healthcare secretaries.
They go to Naba.
Healthcare secretaries.
Hey, we're talking about my bank account. Oh, we forgot to mention downloads. They see frequency in the meantime.